Namaste. Today we are going to work on Ardha Chandrasana. It's also called as a half moon pose. It is a balancing pose. At the same time, it's also challenge our hamstrings, our flexibility on the back of the thigh. So let's try it out. It will be handy if you have two blocks, or with a strap with you. So just get it ready if you have it with you, right? So let's start our class by lying down on the floor, and you may bring the strap just right beside you, yeah, just for preparation. Just lie down comfortably. Just relax the whole body. You can just adjust a little bit your shoulders, your arms. Let's focus on your breathing. Today we start with a lying down position. Slowly breathing in and out. Let's focus on your abdominal breathing. Slowly breathing in, belly expand. Breathing out, gently bring the belly button towards the spine. Continue breathing. From here, relax the whole body from the head to the toes. Slowly back to your normal breathing. Listen to the surrounding. Be aware of your whole body while you are doing a relaxation. Right, slowly move the fingers and your toes. Open your eyes. Right. As mentioned earlier, let's start a class with a lying down position. You may have the block with you, but if you doesn't have it, it's still fine. You can just grab on your thighs or on your calf. Slowly breathing in, your palms is turning down, palm facing down to the floor. Breathing in, right leg up. You're bringing slowly your legs up towards the ceiling, but depending on how much you want to stretch today, or how much you feel the tightness at the back of the thigh, yeah? Keep the legs straight. So if you are here, it's perfectly fine. Just push the heels towards the ceiling. Breathe and lower it down. Now the left leg up. Inhale, rise up, bring it up. Breathe and slowly lower it down. Just take it very slow and gentle, yeah, slowly breathing in. So now when you lift the leg up, press the small of your back down to the floor to protect the lower back, yeah. Breathe and slowly release. Now the left leg up. And release. Alright. Now if you have the strap with you, you can just grab the strap, make a small loop and hook it on your right foot, yeah. So from here, slowly bring it up. So you can hold on to the strap and slowly pull it in towards your face. Bring the feet towards your face. Point the toes to you, heels point up to the ceiling. Breathe. So you can see that I don't pull like as if I want to really too hard on the arms, yeah. You just feel, reach wherever you want to go, and then you just stay. Arm relax, toes point, and heels towards the ceiling. Then slowly lower it down. And on the other side, you can bring another leg up. As I mentioned, if you don't have a strap, you can hold on to the back of the thigh or your calf, or even you can hold on to your big toes, right? Just breathe, relax the bottom leg, yeah? So now you have to feel the stretch for at least for about 20 seconds. Continue to press the heels towards the ceiling. Slowly release. Right. Let's do once again, one more time. Bring the right leg in. Bring it really close to you, or you can hold on to the big toes. Try not to lift the buttock up in order for you to lift the legs. Bring the toes to you, yeah? You just listen to your body. It's just the beginning of the class, yeah? So from here, slowly open the hip to the side. Just be careful with the hip joints. Slowly expand the leg to the right. Press your left buttock down to the floor. Stay. If this is still okay for you, you can bring the heels, the legs even higher, closer to your body. But try not to allow the left pelvic to fly up. Press it down. Slowly breathing in, bring it up, and exhale, release. You can still do it with the strap on the leg, yeah? Left leg up, bring it in, or if you are here, perfectly fine, yeah? Then you slowly open the leg to another side. The right pelvic still maintain down to the floor. And breathe. Slowly breathing in, coming up, and release the strap. Right, bring the both leg to the chest, hug the both knee, forehead towards the knee, round the back, and slowly rock yourself up, yeah? Right. We're done with the warming up certain part of the body. Let's move on. Right, let's continue, yeah? Extend the left leg to the left. Keep the left leg wider, so that you can point about, let's say, 9 o'clock on the left, yeah? Bend the right leg in. You are just like doing kind of like a squatting position. Keep the groin area open. From here, you can hold on to the shin or the ankle. Right leg, right hand up, inhale, exhale, arch to the left. So if you feel more comfortable by lowering down the right leg, go ahead, yeah? We are doing a gentle side bend here. Bring the chest open wide. Breathe. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, once again move down. You can bring the elbow at the inside the right knee, left knee, yeah? Turn the head and look up or look down to the floor. Breathe. Slowly inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Right leg up. As I mentioned, you can keep it open or you can lower it down, right? Inhale, hands up. Exhale, move down. Breathe. Slowly inhale, come up. Exhale, down. Stay here and breathe. Look down to the floor. Slowly inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the right leg in. Right. Come to the tabletop. Right. Just check the position of the palms and the knee. Slowly bring the right leg up, parallel with the floor. Belly gently pull in, From here, slowly point the right leg to the right. I know the outer part of the right thigh will be tiring. Slowly point it back. Stay here, breathe, and once again point the right leg to the right. Slowly bring it back and release. Now the left leg up and bring it to the left. Slowly bring it back and to the left. Point the toes. Slowly point it back and release. Let's bring the knee off the floor, come to the downward facing dog. Create a gazing point and your palms is a triangle. Create a triangle shape, yeah? Meaning that you don't press your head down and try to look at your toes. Upper body long, tailbone point up to the ceiling. Breathe. You can feel the rolling feeling towards the sit bone and the tailbone towards the ceiling. As for your both feet, imagine that you are peeling off the mat with your both feet. So you can feel that when you do that, your knee will be turning facing to the floor. If your knee tend to collapse to the inside, yeah? Breathe. Bring the knee down. Extend the child pose. Slowly moving up to downward facing dog. Stretch the upper body once again. Knee down. Extend the child. One more. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Look in between the center of your palm. Walk toward your palm. Keep the knee bent. Inhale, coming up. Exhale. Breathe. Right. Classical sun salutation. One of the best form of warm-up, involving almost every part of your body. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hand alongside the body, swan dive. Palm beside your both feet. Inhale, hands on the thigh, halfway up. Flat the back. Exhale, moving down. Right leg step back. Right knee down on the floor. Look up. Step the left leg to the back. Plank. Knee down, half chaturanga. Roll the shoulder to the back. Squeeze the shoulder blade together. Inhale, peel yourself off the floor. Belly button and below sticking on the floor. Press the pelvic down, the top of the both feet down to the floor. Stay, breathe. Tuck in the toes. Press up, downward facing dog. Right leg forward. Left knee down. Stretch your thigh, your hip. Left leg forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up. Flat the back. Chin out. Exhale down. Left leg back. Left knee down on the floor. Look forward. Right leg step back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Plank. Knee down. Half chaturanga. Whereas your elbow is pointing, just be more aware. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. Breathe. Left leg forward. Right knee down on the floor. Look up. Right leg forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Just follow the breath. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale down, right leg step back. Right knee down on the floor. Look forward. Downward facing dog. Let's do twice of the bouncing. Keep the knee bent as if you're touching the floor. 1, 2, push the buttock back and up. One more. 1, 2, push it back and up. Breathe. Plank. Knee down, half chaturanga. Inhale, roll the shoulder back. Exhale. Feel your body. Slowly it's moving and loosen up. Left leg forward, bend forward, bow down. Inhale, hand alongside. Rise up. Exhale, swan dive. Go to the left side. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Left leg step back. Left knee on the floor. Right leg to the back. Keep the knee bent. 1, 2. Push it back and up. 1, 2. Push it back and up. Plank. Knee down. Whole body down. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Left leg forward. Right knee down. Right leg forward. Hand to the side. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release. Breathe here. Relax the whole body. Focus on your alignment of the whole body. Relaxation. Relax, let it go. Just bring the awareness to the moment of quietness in the body, in the mind. Inhale, open your eyes, hands to the ceiling. Stretch your hands to the ceiling. As you exhale, swan dive. Keep the knee straight if it's not too much for you, otherwise your hand can be still on the thigh. Slowly inhale, halfway up, flat the back. If you feel that the buttock is pushing too much to the back, bring it back to the front. Bring the chin out, lengthen the upper body. Breathe. Slowly lower it down. Step the right leg to the back. Land the back foot. Left palms on the floor. Turn the body out. Point the right hand towards the ceiling. As you can see, the back toes, it can point towards your 12 o'clock. Breathing in and out. If this is too much for you, you can bring the elbow supporting on your thighs. Yeah? This is like you are doing the practice with me, but again, you choose what is comfortable for you. Look down to the floor. Bring the palms down, heels off, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Now the right leg forward. Land the back foot. You are going to see me from the back. From here, slowly turn, bring the left hand up. You can see the thigh, front thigh is parallel with the floor, and the back foot, I'm still pressing the outer part of the back foot down. So the weight is still evenly spreading on the both feet. Reaching the left hand towards the ceiling, shoulder away from your ear. Breathe. Don't let your knee to collapse, otherwise it's going to create some tension on the knee joints. That is the reason why you need to press the outer part of the left foot down. Lower down the left palm, bring the heels off. Then you step the right leg to the back. Plank. Knee down, half chaturanga. Back and down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale. Take every transition of the posture as a practice. Breathe. Step the right leg to the front. Left leg to the front. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Left leg step back. Land the back heels down. Left hand up. Side angle. Breathe. Or if you have a block, you can place your hand on the block. Bring your body up. Right? Breathe. Your thigh engage. Feel the hip joints as well. Release the hip joints. Breathe. looking down to the floor. Palms down. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Step the right leg to the front. Land the back foot. Right hand up. We are repeating what you have done just now, yeah? Just to let the body get used to the posture later. Breathe. Feel the thigh again. Breathing in and out. Hold it there. Palms down. Step the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Slowly feel the release on the whole hip, the back of the hip. Plank. Knee down. Half chaturanga. Inhale. Rise up to cobra. Press the toes down. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down. Step the right leg to the back. Land the back foot. From here, right hand up. Windmill your way up to the warrior two. So from warrior two, bring the heels in line with your arch or in line with your heels. The key reference is, as long as your knee can point to the side, to your 9 o'clock, so that you don't let the knee to collapse inwards. Push it out. As your back foot press down the outer part, you can feel that you're spinning your thigh, externally rotate the thighs out, so that you're engaging the whole outer part of the thigh as well. Right? So that if you feel that it's kind of like with the alignment of the heels, you feel that your leg is still collapsing, you can walk your legs a little bit outwards, release the tension on the hip joint. Your body is still facing to the front, hand at the shoulder height. Imagine that you are being pulled to the right hand and to the left, but your body is at the center, spine long and tall. Breathe. Thigh engage, and definitely is feeling very tiring. Slowly straighten the front leg. Inhale. As you exhale, reaching your left hand. Remember, somebody is pulling your left hand to the left, so you feel the extension of the side body as well. Lower it up, down your left palm, right hand up to the ceiling. This is when the block become handy. If you have one, you can actually place the block, your palms on the block. The most important thing is maintaining the side body long and the whole spine in a very neutral position. The chest open up, do not collapse the chest. Breathe. Slowly look down to the floor. Inhale. Come up. Bring the left leg in. Right leg out. Now, do it in a slow. Further. Slowly bend the right knee. Check. Externally rotate the left thigh. Front leg bend. Hand alongside the body. The shoulder height. You are looking at your right finger, middle fingers. So imagine that you are being pulled to both sides. Warrior 2. Virabhadasana 2. Breathe. Slowly straighten the front knee. Right hand reaching out and lower down the right palms. Left palm towards the ceiling. Breathe. Observe your breath here. Slowly look down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, right leg in. Turn the left foot to the front. Bend the right front leg. Back to the downward facing dog. Breathe. Plank. Knee down, half chaturanga. Slowly inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. To open up. Bring the right leg forward. Left leg forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, moving down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, down. Step the left leg to the back. Right leg to the back. Breathe. Stay a while at your downward facing dog. Breathe. So now you feel your thighs is even more relaxed now, more flexible. Bring the left leg to the front. Land the back foot. Come up to the warrior two once again. Straighten the front leg. The left leg down, reaching out. Let's move to the Trikonasana, Utthita Trikonasana once again. Right hand up. So now bring the hand alongside your ear. You can look down to the floor. Stretch your side body really long. Breathe. All the toes press down to the floor. Outer part of the feet, of the right foot, press down to the floor. Keep your side body really long. Slowly inhale, come up. Left leg in, right leg out. Reaching out. Push the hip to the left and bring the palms down. This time maybe you want to bring the palms down to the floor. Cup your fingers on the floor. Left hand up. Reaching the left hand over the left ear. Look down to the floor. Try not to hyperextend your knee. Keep it soft. Slowly look up. Stand firm. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release, yeah? Let's come to the right leg forward bend. Pasarita Padonasana. So probably it's better for you to have a view from the side of the how to place the hip and also the back. Bring the legs apart. The distance of the both feet is supposed to be like about four of your own feet, yeah, depending on generally the length of the thighs, yeah. You can turn the toes slightly inwards. Point the toes slightly inwards. Or if you feel more comfortable pointing it to the front or a little bit outwards is perfectly okay, as long as you feel that there's a freedom on the hip joints, right? For me, it's definitely a little bit inwards, so to have a better grip, yeah. Hand on the hip. Inhale, side body long, upper body long. As you exhale, you bow forward. This is like our half forward bend, but now with a wide leg. Reaching out to the front, you will have a tendency of pushing the buttock to the back. Bring it to the front. Chest forward. Look down to the floor. Breathe. Slowly come up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, move forward. Slowly lower down the palms. So this is a time you might need the block to be reachable. So by maintaining the back flat, palms can be on the block. So you already feel a strong stretch at the back of the thigh. If that's fine with you, then you can bring the palms down or bring the palms parallel with your both feet. This is when you can lower down the top of the head down to the floor. Still bring the buttock to the center and stay. You can shorten the distance of your feet, depends on the length of your upper body. Just stay here. Breathe. Slowly inhale, look up. Let the blood flow comes back. Hand on the hip. Slowly come up. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe. Let's do one more round. Hands alongside the ear. Inhale. Exhale, move down. Reaching the upper body to the front. Hands down. Top of the head down. So now if you want to go further, bring the palms towards the back. Make sure the whole back is straight. Try not to round the back for you to achieve this. It doesn't matter even if your hands is still on the block. Slowly inhale, look forward. Release the palms, look forward. Bring the hand on the hip. Slowly inhale, come back up. Bring the both legs together. Stand on the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive. Step the right leg to the back. So from here, left palm beside the left leg, hands up. Right, look down to the floor. From here, let's move to the half moon from our side angle. Bring the right leg in a little bit. Another step. So from here, bring the hands forward. Your hands can be on the block. Wrist and shoulder in a straight line. And lift the right leg up. Keep the body in a balance. Toes can point to the front. Right? Slowly look down, bend the front leg, come back to the side angle. Look down to the floor. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Exhale, left leg in, right leg out. Bend the leg, lower down the palms, left hand up. Let's transit to the half moon pose. Look down to the floor. Bring the left leg in. 1, 2. Reaching the hand to the front. Slowly raise the back foot up. Toes point. Look, you can look forward, look down to the floor, or even turn the head and look up. The standing leg long, the back leg straight. Yeah? Breathe. Look slowly, look down, bend the knee, step back, palms down, downward facing dog. Breathe. Bring the both knee down, rest a child pose. Slowly breathing from here, relax the whole body. The whole preparation from the beginning is for you to transit to the half moon pose. You might already feel the legs are light. Not much issue for you to raise the legs up with the straight legs. The stability in the body, the balancing in the body. Slowly sit up. Right, that's all for today. Just begin to do some gentle twisting for us to release our back, yeah, before we end the class. Sit tall, lengthen the spine. Sit up tall and spine long. Hand to the side, shoulder level. Inhale. Exhale, gently twist to the right. Left hand can push against the right knee to allow you to twist a little bit more. Breathe. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale once again to the right. You're twisting from the belly, rib cage, your chest, then your collarbone. Move to another side, yeah? Come back up. Exhale, palms down. Bend the knee. Hand support at the back. Reverse tabletop. Inhale, rise up. Push the pelvic up to the ceiling. Look up. Exhale, slowly release. Inhale, rise up. bottom up. Engage the quads. Press the both feet down. Even the toes, the big toes. Slowly lower it down. Right. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the class. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose for today. Thank you. Namaste.